and wine. Given their differences, think of the fears that Rachel and Shad must have overcome to be here now. On 6th Street recently, Shad told a dishonest club owner the following: "I ain't leaving here till we get paid." You ask Shad what happened next. Rachel does not suffer fools easily. Shad, more easily. Now we wonder, how could Rachel and Shad, these two very different people, draw so close that they dare to be married this evening? Indeed, how could they have done it without disasters? For instance, how has Rachel avoided becoming an exasperated, over-organized, mothering figure to a wandering Texas troubadour? Or how has Shad escaped becoming a resentful musician who can't wait to get on the road again? They know that when you take care of one another at a heart level, drama fades fast. Both artists, they have figured out how to run deep together. So what do we have here? We have before us a couple who are wise beyond their years. If you don't believe it, try taking a personal problem of your own to them in a quiet moment and see what happens. Their success in loving encourages the rest of us to persevere in our own relationships. We think, if they can do this, maybe we can too. So we want to thank Shad and Rachel tonight.
Shad, will you take Rachel to be your wife? Will you pledge to her your love, faith, and tenderness, cherishing her with a husband's loyalty and devotion?
I will.
And Rachel, will you take Shad to be your husband? Will you pledge to him your love and faith and tenderness, cherishing him with a wife's loyalty and devotion?
I will.
Will you both take each other as you are, loving who you are now and who you are yet to become? Will you promise to celebrate each other's triumphs and mourn each other's losses as if they were your own?
We will.
And will you promise to bring each other happiness and to treasure each other?
We will. Rachel, I give you this ring to, what was the?
Wear upon your hand.
Wear upon your hand.
As a symbol of our unity,
As a symbol of our unity,
love,
love,
and respect,
and respect,
and trust.
and trust. I was living in a darker world, and behind her shined the sun. Cotton dress in her hair unfurled, and the sky was in her eyes. She smiled at me so tenderly and offered me her hand. Said, I know a place where love might be, you gotta trust me if you can. And the rivers may all run dry, and this old world is filled with sorrow, and it don't matter about our yesterday. We're gonna move on to tomorrow. Well, I took her by the hand and down a rocky road we traveled, up a mountain and around the bend till my heart grew unraveled. Well, she walked with me through anger, and she walked with me through pain. Filled my soul up with her love, I got her running through my veins. And the rivers may all run dry, this old world is filled with sorrow, but it don't matter about our yesterday. We're gonna move on to tomorrow. Now I don't know if I can pay back this debt I owe. Through raining eyes and a pounding heart, somehow I learned to grow. So here's to the girl in the cotton dress and the smile in her eye. I went on and asked and she said yes, to be forever by my side. And the rivers may all run dry, and this old world is filled with sorrow. It don't matter about our yesterday. We're gonna move on to tomorrow.
Shad and Rachel, you have declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage. You've made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, taking of vows, and the giving and receiving of rings. By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Should have seen it from here. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that it only takes one preacher to wed a couple, but it requires the dedication of family and friends to help the new family to thrive. We pronounce you.
We pronounce you
Husband and wife.
husband and wife.
it's really such a special thing, and just so happy to be here celebrating with them and all of you. Chad, there was some mention during the ceremony of your, I believe it was rambunctious brothers. So you and your mom and the rest of your family, you got a couple more to deal with now. So. Sorry, but raise a glass, Rachel and Chad, the beautiful things that they've done together and beautiful things to come.
She can also plant an amazing garden, harvest the vegetables, cook an incredible meal, followed by some amazing dessert, which she is Mary's daughter, and we're all going to enjoy Mary's beautiful cakes that are about to come out. I don't pick out a paint color. I don't plant a garden. I certainly don't go into like a meeting with my boss to talk about a promotion or a raise or start any kind of big project without hashing it out with Rachel first, because she gives me awesome advice and has been there for me for all these years. So that's really a long way of saying, Chad, this woman is a catch. She's awesome, and I really think that you couldn't really design. I couldn't sit down with pen and paper and try to write, the qualities I'd want in a friend or in a partner for somebody, or just a woman generally. So I'm done now. It's done the Gucci stuff.
How's a little bird get on my windowsill? Tell me that there's more to life than swallowing all these pills. And how's a little bird get on my windowsill? I don't know half the things, and I don't think I ever will. 36 years gone, halfway home, and I know we're wrong, but I'll keep carrying on. How's it gonna be when all the seasons change? All the leaves are turning colors, all but my favorite blue and gray. How's it gonna be when all the seasons change? I can picture all that dressed in white, oh, 'cause winter's on its way. 36 years gone, halfway home, and I know we're wrong. 36 years gone.
Shad and Rachel.
Take my hand,
Every rebuttal Shad has about why he's not doing this or him bitching about something, Shad's right up his ass and go mow the grass. And it's really a beautiful thing. Okay, so this night here, this is Rachel's vision with a throne in the back and shit. So when I see these guys and because I'm so close to both of them, I know a lot of their struggles and their fights. But I really see a perfect couple because one's weakness is another's strength. You're here.
We went to Billy Bob's to see Willie Nelson, and we went through Whataburger, and I got a couple of Whataburgers, and it was like $10 and some change, and I gave them a 10 and 100, and I drove off, and we're in the motel room about to eat our burgers, and I had extra mayonnaise on my burger. And for some reason, I looked at and I noticed my 100 was gone, and I got mad, and I went, mother. And I went to slam it down, and the burger slid off, and it hit Shad right in the back of the head. And that was the first night that we ever really got to hang out. And I was a little scared, you know, because Shad, he's a big guy. But since then, it was just shortly after his dad had passed away when we got to hanging out, because me and Shad's cousin, Cody Bowen, were roommates at the time, and Cody said, I got this cousin, man, that plays guitar. And when I seen Shad play guitar and I seen him finger pick, I fell in love with it, and he was my idol. And everything I've ever done in music is because of this man right here. And he beats the road so hard, and he's amazing. And what else was I going to tie this up with? A toast, oh yeah. Let's see here. Shad Blair. Let's see here. Shad Blair. And my ears are different sizes. The one on the left is kind of small, but my right one's won me prizes.
Video.
Oh, stay still.
This is not my candy. It hides my candy. That's 30 cents. Then I get
What do you think of that t-shirt?
What do you think? Pretty funny?
Do you want to like lean against this trust fall, Rachel? Just lean in. No, you gotta lean this way.
all those dirty clothes. As she shuts her eyes and dreams about the one-eyed jug.